Hello, hello. Hi everyone, again. I'm having issues with my tablet today. So this is the second time I've had to film this. So I don't know what happened to the video, but I was making this and my tablet just decided to shut off. So I will walk you through what I did here. Okay. So yesterday I showed you how to make the base of the book out of a cereal box, and we covered the outside of it and the inside. Okay. Well, today all I did was decorate the front here, and my first step was to put this ribbon on. Okay. And what I do is I put down tape and glue, and I run this ribbon all the way across the book first, and across the spine towards the back. You can see the embossing of it right there, and out the back side. Okay. So I always put my ribbons on first. And then I decided in my head what kind of look or pattern I was going for on the front. And then I cut several different colors of paper, and I just made the next one and the next one smaller, and they just got smaller and smaller, so it, like, they stack up. Then I always like to put some kind of image or sentiment on the front as the focal point. So I did that, and that's what it was, this. And then I started decorating it with some gems, and I just glued those on and then let them dry. And then I thought it was still just a little too plain, so I had to go for this ribbon right here. See? It's just ribbon. And then I glued some like flat back pearls and gems right down the center. I think it turned out good. And then I went to do the spine. I just put a single color on the spine, and with a little bit of washi tape. I don't do too much to the spine because my ribbons are going to come over the top here, and they tie in the middle, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff in the middle to begin with. And then the back, I don't ever do too much to the back either. I always put at least another solid color down and some kind of flat decoration. So I put a little bit of washi tape. I always make sure that the back is flat, because that's what, you know, the book sits on all the time, and you don't want a bunch of bubbly stuff, you know, like stuff that pops out, to be wonky. Okay. So that's what I did, and then my tablet decided to shut off and lost my video. So I haven't done anything to the inside yet. So I guess I could, I usually like to put a pocket right here in the corners on the front and back. So I can do that part with you guys right now. That won't take long. Let's see. The hardest part is just trying to find the colors. Kind of like this hot pink. I want to do something with these two colors. Or that color on top of that color. Or vice versa. I don't know. Kind of like just the hot pink by itself. Or kind of like this one. Oh, okay, I like that one. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is see how big do I want my corner here. And so this right here is gonna be my corner. So I'm just gonna draw a line. Oh, something just rolled off the table. Just draw a line right there, and then just cut that corner off. Okay, so and this is just gonna be a nice flat corner, something that she can probably tuck a picture in the corner or something. I don't want it too 3D. Then, okay, so what I do, I want this color to sit on like that. So without doing any measurements, excuse me, without doing any measurements, I just scoot it out a little bit more. And then sometimes I can see. And then I scoot it back in. And look at that. Voila, so I'm going to glue this down. Now I can either glue it all the way down, or I can just glue the sides down and we can have a pocket here, and then we'll have a pocket here. Which I might do. That's kind of a cool idea. Okay, so I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use glue, because sometimes these pockets get too much damage on them. Now that, okay, so I'm going to glue, let's see, now my, come on, now my glue's all plugged up. Hold on, guys. I have to unplug my glue bottle here. Alright, I think I got it. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I'm just going to glue just a thin layer right here. There. Okay. Now we're going to put glue on the back of this. Okay. And then, now I don't want it right at the corner. Here, I'll lift it up here in a moment and show you. Okay. You see, I didn't put this corner right here right up against this corner because I want to be able to see those layers. Okay. But there you go. So we got a pocket. I'm just going to let it dry before I stick something in there. And then I'll do a pocket. I think I want a strip at the bottom though for a pocket. Ooh, that's pretty cool. How's this gold look? of them. Okay, so I want that one kind of right there. But kind of want some fancy little scissors here. Now these are pretty cool. I found these at a youth ranch. I highly suggest anytime you find a youth ranch or go past a youth ranch, go in and check out their craft area. I have found some treasures in the craft area at the youth ranch. Or even a used hand store, or secondhand store, or Goodwill, you know. I've found some fancy dies, some scissors. You know the scissors that cut the like fancy edges and stuff? I found those. I've found some pretty cool papers. One time I found a big old binder full of just fancy papers and stuff, and they were only asking $5 for it. Like, it was stuffed full. That was a few years ago when I found that find. And I still haven't gone through all the papers that was in that binder. And some of these fancy scissors, like this one, I think this was only marked at like $1.50 or something like that. And I tell you what, if you go to an art store and look for some kind of scissors that's similar to this, you'll see they're like $20. It's weird. Alright, so there's my pockets. Now, I'll put some of this stuff in here. So, I think this one might go back here. And I'm going to put something small up here. Let's see. Alright, so this will go down here, and this right here. I wanted this little piece of paper from my scrap pile. I wanted to put a fancy little edge on it, and probably, see, I found these too, little hole punchers at the youth ranch also. So poke a little hole in that. And I will probably put some ribbon in that, but for now, I'm just going to show you. This one will go right there in that pocket. There. So there's the inside pockets. Okay. And I described how I did the front and back to that. So that's what we've got so far. And you see, the way you do it, that is nice and sturdy, okay? Okay, and the only other thing that I did in that first video that got lost was all the papers I showed you yesterday. All I did was group them into their signatures, okay? So here's my first one, okay? So she'll have pockets here. I will decorate these off video, okay, because you all know how to decorate your own pages and stuff. Once I'm done decorating, I will film another video on how I tie my signatures in, okay? And then I will do another video on a full-on flip through of this journal, okay? And so then if you see anything that I've made for a page, you want me to do a video on it, then I will, okay? So you can see I put all kinds of different papers and scraps and stuff in here. Old calendars, like this is an old calendar. Dyed papers, fancy paper. Okay, so I will decorate those off camera. I think my first signature is definitely going to have this on the front of it. So she likes hot pink, so I made that for her and I put gems and stuff on it. And I layered, there's layers in between. Yeah. So that's going to go on the front. And I will have definitely something in the corner here as like a little tab, because I like to make little tabs for each signature. Yeah, so you'll have all kinds of little fancy things in there. Alright, I hope that was helpful. I'm sorry that my first video got lost. I think the only other thing I showed in that video was I'm making some paper clips to go inside her journal. Okay, so all I do is I go through my scraps of paper, and I think this was 1.5 inches by 2 inches. Okay, but I do it in a way where I could put a paper clip on the back, fold the other flap over and glue them. I don't know if you can see it. See, it's 2 pieces of paper glued together. So the other half of the paper clip is being hidden, and then I decorate them. So I made a bunch of those to go in her journal. I think this one was fun. I loved doing that one. And then so yeah, I was making some paper clips and stuff. Alright, so that was the only thing that was in the other video that I did that got lost. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. If you have any questions, please let me know, okay? Bye.